Greetings, superhumans. It's that time of every other month again. That's right, it's alter ego video blog time. Before I get into commenting on your comments, I just want to say a quick thank you to you guys. My channel recently reached 5,000 views and 50 subscribers. Couldn't have done it without you guys. There's a special video on its way on Friday to say thank you, but until then, I'm just going to say it. You guys are the best. And now, because it's clearly what we all came here for, it's time to comment on your comments. First up, from episode 33, Technopathy, we have a comment from the Sonic Zone 11, who says, "This, plus electrokinesis, I would go into the internet. Into it." I mean, it's a good idea and everything, but you better be careful because you are going to see some nasty stuff in person. I mean, if you stumble across any subreddits with at least a vaguely dodgy title, you're going to want to avoid it. Also on episode 33, Shamar Watson said, "I would turn my cell phone into a time machine." It's another nice idea, but be careful because you might be texting someone and accidentally get sent back to the 16th century, and nobody wants that. Moving on to episode 34, Hydrokinesis, Etropalka says, "I can control steam. Summer sale is now 100% off for me. Ha 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 ha. Oh wait, that's something different. I see what you did there, but you're going to put a lot of people at Valve out of jobs." The Sonic Zone 11 then said, "Bloodbending?" I don't know why, but I found this comment vaguely threatening. Not as threatening as some of the ones we're going to be looking at later, but still pretty threatening. Finally, on episode 34, Shamar Watson said, "I would create a huge tidal wave to take out the United States, and then they would be at my control to take over the world." And then I believe that is a frowny smiley face, which is quite an odd mix of emotions you got going on there. I'm a bit worried now that I've inadvertently bred a new generation of supervillains. You guys are getting more and more evil by the week. Going back to episode 19, Your Secret Identity, Marvel 2 Awesome said, "By day, I'm a grumpy IT consultant. By night, I am the Red Rage / Crimson Crusader." Good names, but you're going to have to decide between them eventually. Doesn't exactly scream dangerous to the criminal community when you have to shout, "Stop right there, wrongdoers! I am the Red Rage / Crimson Crusader." I haven't really decided on a proper name yet, so just call me one of those, you'll be fine. I think you might end up dead. Now it's time to look at the comments of one of the most regular commenters on my channel. It's Canadian Gecko. Way back on episode 4, Duplication, he said, "I would make one clone go to school, another do my chores, and I would watch more of your videos." Now, I can't help thinking that your clones are going to do a lot better in life than General. They're going to school and working hard to better themselves, as you're watching all of my videos repeatedly. That's like 3 hours of content just repeated over and over again for the rest of your life. If that's how you choose to spend your life, then fine, but I wouldn't advise it. Then on episode 5, Teleportation, he said, "I would teleport into the air with skydiving gear and keep teleporting before I hit the ground to create an infinite fall effect." Again, it's a fun idea in theory, but in practice it's going to be a bit weird for the people around you. Oh, there he goes. He's still going. Still going, still going, still going. Moving on to episode 18, Astral Projection. He said, "I would disguise myself and project myself to some random person and tell them they have a purpose." Essentially pranking someone into believing that they're the chosen one. I mean, it's not the classiest way to go about living your life, but it does give you the opportunity to do a killer Obi-Wan Kenobi impression. "Luke, I knew your father, Luke. Ah, just kidding, you bitch. Ha 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 ha." Then on episode 24, Magnetokinesis, he said, "I would bring Mercury everywhere I go and morph it into weapons, shields, and a clone of myself." Again, it's a solid idea, but a clone of yourself made entirely out of what is essentially liquid metal would have no consciousness to speak of, so you would have to constantly control it and make it say things like, "Hello, I am a robot. Hello, I am a robot." And finally, on episode 33, Technopathy, he said, "I would control the YouTube so I can force every YouTube account permanently subscribed to you. Brackets, I am such a stuck-up." Yes, you are, Canadian Gecko. Yes, you are, but I like you anyway. My favourite thing about this comment is that you refer to YouTube as the YouTube. Makes you sound like an old man. "I say I would control the YouTube so I can force every account permanently subscribed to you." We now come to a very important part of the video blog. A part where we all collectively take a step back, take a deep breath, and worry about Chris Crystal. Now, Chris is probably the most active commenter on my videos, but lately his comments have been getting a little bit scary. Let's go back to the beginning. Episode 3, Telekinesis. He commented, I would blow stuff up! Now that's fine. We've all got an obsession with explosions, but it gets really worrying as we move on. On episode 15, Energy Projection, he commented this: if you ever stop making videos, I will find you and kill you! And then I'll be honest, I have no idea what that emoticon is supposed to be. Chris, I think you're getting pretty angry. Now that's fine. None of you need to worry about that because I am a professional. I know how to deal with these things. Where you do need to worry is in his comment for episode 16, Energy Absorption, where he said this: my phone just tried to eat me! Help! It's running after me! It's a mobile phone! Brackets, cell phone joke. And then one of these. Now, Chris, I'm worried about you after this comment. I think you might be having a mental breakdown. Those are the ramblings of a lunatic. I think you just need to calm down, have a cup of tea, possibly a strong sedative, and just relax for a second. Moving on to episode 17, Cryokinesis. He said this: I am Batman! Now I would, because you're clearly on the verge of becoming an insane supervillain, and Batman is the best equipped to deal with that kind of thing, but I don't know his handle. And assuming because I'm a superhero that I know Batman is just racist. And you may be completely insane, but there is no excuse for bigotry on my channel, Chris Crystal. Now we come to episode 21, Photokinesis, where Chris said this: I would blow stuff up. Seriously, Chris, it's becoming a genuine concern now. Now I know I'm a superhero and I should be able to handle that kind of thing, but honestly, Chris, you're even making me scared. Chris Crystal's anger began to reach a climax in episode 28, Accuracy, where he said this: now I'm mad. Well, if you're only mad now, then I have no idea what you were before, and I have no idea what you will become. I think you're going to be a danger to yourself and others. Just by letting you continue like this, I could be endangering innocent lives. Then, as we got to episode 30, Telepathy, Chris Crystal said this: could I make people's brain blow up? And finally, we got to the root of the problem. We discovered the identity of the hideous, manipulative puppet master behind Chris Crystal's insanity. We found it out when he commented on episode 32, Precognition, with the following: yes, Mr. Sockie is right! Kill everyone! Now, to everyone out there, I can only apologise. This is clearly my fault. A character that I created on my show has taken over a man's brain and made him insane and twisted with these dark ideals. There's only one group of people who are strong enough and capable enough to take on a danger to human lives like Chris Crystal. And what you should do is watch So You're a Superhero episode 35 this Wednesday to find out who that is. So he's a psychopath. I mean, aren't we all? Thank you for all of your comments. Keep those bad boys flooding in. There's a new episode of So You're a Superhero on Wednesday, and hopefully a bonus video to say thank you for getting me to 5,000 views and 50 subscribers coming on Friday. So keep your eyes on the channel, and until next time, stay super. Hey guys, if you enjoyed that video, then click down there to subscribe. You can also click down there to watch last week's episode, and don't forget to like and favourite if you want the series to keep going.